Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, this video is going to be a little bit more of a casual, like wedding related video. Sorry if I sound sick. I am. I've gotten sick again, which is not great because I was sick about a month ago. Sorry if it is a little bit noisy. I do have my window open, but we do live quite close to a school. But I just wanted to come on here and kind of just talk to you guys a little bit about where we're at with the wedding planning, because it has been a while since I actually filmed a wedding related video. So I guess like one of the biggest things that I wanted to talk to you guys about is that we've fully paid off our reception venue. So if you guys are new here and you don't know, our reception venue was kind enough to let us pay it off. So we just put the last payment through a couple days ago. We've also booked our videographer, which I did touch on a little bit in my wedding Q&A. I'm not gonna mention who our vendors are just yet, but I will mention that a little bit closer to the time. So yeah, now we're kind of at the stages where Phil and I are kind of doing things a little bit separate. So obviously I live in Auckland, Phil lives in Hawke's Bay. So we're kind of at the point now where he is organising his groomsmen, so he's organising their suits, their shoes, all those kind of things. He does have a girl in his groom's party as well, so he's organising her dress and her shoes and everything for her. We did actually go into one of the malls up here, and Phil has found a pair of shoes that he likes, so I think he's just going to run it past his groomsmen and see what they think. So I know what I want my bridesmaids dresses to be, I know what colours. Again, I've touched on that in previous wedding videos. By the way, I will link my wedding playlist down below, so that if you guys are new here and you have missed my other wedding videos, then I'll leave them down below as well, because I've done quite a few on my channel now. So yeah, I already know like who's going to be making my dresses and everything, and my bridesmaids have already got their shoes. I have picked their jewellery online. Well, I've picked their earrings and I've picked my earrings. I just need to purchase them, and I have booked in a day to go and try on dresses. So yeah, I will take you guys along and I will film that. That will be a separate video in itself, so I don't know if it will already be up by the time this video goes up. So yeah, if it's up, I'll link it down below, but if it's not, then it will be coming soon, so it will probably be the video that's after this. I'm not really too sure what I'm going to actually film in this video. But the main reason that I turned on my camera is that I have ordered my wedding shoes. So if you guys are new to my channel and you don't know, I really enjoy op shopping and like finding things like on Facebook and secondhand and all that kind of thing. But I really wanted to thrift my wedding shoes, so I found a really nice pair on Facebook Marketplace, and yeah, I just wanted to kind of open them with you guys. So they've come in this little box. I'm so excited. These are so cute. So this is what they look like. How cute are they? They should fit. Apparently they're a size 38, which is equivalent to a size 7. This is kind of what they look like. They're so cute. They've got the lace on here, which I just think is so cute. I wanted something that was a little bit of a thicker heel, because I think our cocktail hour is gonna be outside. Most of our wedding is inside. I planned it inside just in case it's gonna rain, because it's planned for autumn, so autumn could go either way with being sunny or being rainy. So I wanted a little bit of a thicker heel so that it wasn't gonna sink into the grass. It's still like a really nice and smart and elegant heel, so I'm not gonna feel like I'm falling over. I am a heels girl, so I am used to wearing heels. It's got your little gold thing. I didn't know it had a little flower on it, and it's got the gold plating here as well, which is quite nice. They're exactly what I thought they were. Well, I'm gonna try it on and hope that it fits me. Oh no, is it too small? Oh my gosh, I just have freak out because I'm like, oh no, they're too small. And the good thing is that they kind of cover my toes, so I don't have to spend money getting my toenails done, which is quite good. Okay, I'm gonna put them on and then I'll show you guys once they're on. Okay, so I'm gonna have to message the seller on how they do up. They've got like this bit here, and then this bit here is separate, but like if you think about it, like that's what it will look like when they're done up. So like really cute. They're so comfy. Like the heel is surprisingly comfy. So happy with them. Obviously, yeah, I'll have to message the seller on how they do up. Nice and strappy, but they're white, they've got lace, they're clean, gold plating, and yeah, it just looks so good. Perfect fit on my feet, like doesn't feel too tight, too loose, like just feels perfect. I don't really have too many other plans for today. I have like a couple of errands I need to run. I might do some thrifting a little bit later, because there's a couple of things that I want to go and look for. It's kind of like wedding related. Obviously you guys can see by the title what's in this video, so I'll just take you guys along as I go. from thrifting. I filmed the thrifting clips on my phone just because sometimes it is really hard to like take a camera like physically into store, especially because I didn't take a jacket. I don't really have any pockets that I can put my camera in so that I can rifle around. So yeah, hopefully the clips were alright. I did manage to pick up a few things. They're all kind of like baskets for different purposes. But I do have a couple of other things in mind that I do want to thrift for our wedding. I guess from the first op shop that I went to, which is the Presbyterian one, I found this cute little like basket. It does have a couple of loose bits here, so I might end up cutting them off. But this one was $3 and I just thought this would be really nice for our flower girl, and we can just put like little flower petals and she can just like go down the aisle like this. So yeah, I thought that was really cute. I was deciding between this one and two others, but one of the other ones, it had quite a long handle, but it was kind of like that more like classic kind of rounded look, and it was quite deep. Or if we have a flower girl that's quite short and she's like lugging around this big thing, it might not look quite right. And then I saw another one that I really liked that felt kind of like good quality, but it was a really dark wood, and we just aren't going to have anything that dark in our wedding. So this one was quite a nice in between, and yeah, it's a really cute size. And then from the last op shop that I went to, which was the Dove Hospice shop, they actually have a lot of really nice things in there. I could easily blow like $100 in there. I got this top from there like a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, the first basket I found is this one here. Now this one feels really good quality. Like you could literally spend $15 at Kmart and get something that looks pretty much exactly like this. So I thought this would just be really nice on one of our little like tables, whether I want to put it like next to the wishing well and put like the pens and paper and stuff in there, or it can go on another table and be used for something else. Yeah, I just thought it was a really versatile basket and really cute. This one was $5, and then this last one I'm really excited for. You guys can already see it, but it's just this cute little woven basket. Again, this one was $5. Again, they're all kind of like the same. I mean, this one's a little bit lighter, but they're all very similar in tone, and this one's really cute with the handles. Now the reason I bought this is because I want to do like a little like emergencies stash in the women's bathroom with like pads, tampons, Panadol, tissues, hand cream, hand sanitizer, all that kind of thing. And I wanted a basket to put all of them in, so I feel like this will be a good size. It's not too big, it's not too small. So cute. And I can definitely repurpose these. Still not done with all the thrifting for the wedding, but that's all I'm gonna film for now, and probably for this like thrifting part of the video. I might end up doing like a whole separate video as well of thrifting for our wedding. But yeah, made a start on the decor, and yeah, we're trucking along, we're getting there. We're past our 1 year countdown now, so I feel like time starts to get a lot quicker once you pass that time frame. I did also want to say as well that I did find some other things at the op shops as well, but I will save them for like a big thrift haul, because I have been thrifting with Phil and with Rachel in different parts of Auckland. So yeah, I want to do like a big like thrift haul of everything that I've thrifted in like my first couple of months of being here. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I will do like an actual like thrift with me as well, where I bring you guys along. Hello guys, sorry if you can hear that noise in the background. It's a really nice day in Auckland today. Like it's like blue skies and sunshine, and it's been raining all week. So it's a different day to the day that I filmed my like thrifting for decor section that you guys would have just watched. And I'm actually going to have a consultation with a cake maker today and get some samples of some wedding cake to try. Phil obviously doesn't live in Auckland with me, he lives in Hawke's Bay, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this lady will be able to do up some samples for me to take back to Hawke's Bay, because I'm going back in a couple of weeks, that I can give to Phil so that he can try as well. But we tried to find some cake makers in Hawke's Bay, but a lot of them just don't have our date available, or they're taking time off. So I've had to look up in Auckland. I found one that has really good reviews. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we will end up going with her. I thought I would bring you guys along for the process. I did try and go yesterday, and I got halfway there and then realised I didn't have enough time to get there before I had to be in Newmarket for 4 o'clock for some training for work. So yeah, I turned around and thought I'm just gonna do it today instead because I have the day off today. So yeah, let's go and talk about cake. Hello guys, so I have just pulled up to the cake maker's place. I'm guessing this lady does it at her house because there's like a little sign outside. It's raining, but it's like sunny as and blue skies. But I want to show you because it's such a cute, that's Phil, it's such a cute little like residential area. Obviously just excuse the watermarks, but it's just where that little white sign is there. But like, how cute is this? It's so nice and green.
So you can eat and talk at the same time. And
yeah.
Now the chocolate's very good though, because you want to travel with yours,
yeah,
don't
I do,
you?
Yeah.
It has a 14-day shelf life.
I was gonna say I've got some pictures on my phone as well of like kind of what we're thinking as well. With that one, just like the 3-layer and the drip icing.
Are you sure you want the semi-naked? See, that's scraped right back to the cake.
Oh yeah, not quite like that. I just mean with like the icing and the 3 layers.
Right, so
and
you just want a 3-tier drip cake with flat.
Yeah,
okay.
But then we kind of want like dried fruit instead because we think the flowers will go to waste.
With dried fruit.
Yeah.
And did you want the cake topper?
No, we'll probably get something.
I always say it's cheaper for you to do it and drop it off beforehand for me to put on the cake, because you put it on and then you put the stuff around it.
So we kind of want like that kind of like icing where it's just like really just like clean kind of across but not too thin.
Do you like the truffle? Because that travels better than buttercream.
Because which one's which?
Okay, on the outside that's your truffle icing, and that's what I use as a replacement for the buttercream. It travels better, it sets up better.
That's nice.
You like that? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so
nice.
It would be with truffle. What colour drip?
It probably is going to sound really complicated, but I kind of wanted it to match my bridesmaid dress colours.
Right.
So I've got a photo of what I'm kind of thinking.
Sorry, how many guests was it again?
About 100.
What are you going to serve, the little pieces or the dessert size?
What do you mean?
Well, there's 2 size pieces.
Yeah.
At weddings they tend to do that when you cut your cake, and it goes
probably
up for
that kind of
coffee.
Yeah,
the
that's
desserts,
huge.
yeah, your cakes are going to be enormous, and I'll tell you, heavy to lift. You would need a 6, an 8, and a 10-inch. That there's an 8, a 6, and a 4.
Right.
Right. So it would be the same height, but it would be bigger cakes. That would serve 98 to 112 people.
Yeah, that would probably be good.
And you're at a venue, aren't you?
That's their dress colours. So like very autumnal.
So you want a mixture of that?
Yeah, so just
is that
like
one a bit darker?
I'm just kind of wanting just like the muted kind of orange. Just for like the different drips between the different layers.
So a different drip per layer. Right, so you'd have the darker colour on the bottom.
Yeah, and then work the way up.
I'd get it as close as I can.
Yeah.
But it's colours that are available.
Yeah,
and we are limited. You know, with COVID we're actually limited.
It's like maroon, mustard and like a muted orangey kind of colour. And is it possible, it's probably a lot, but like is it possible to put like some blueberries just on the top of the cake as well?
They won't be fresh because they're out of season.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do dry blueberries, they'd be all dried up, unless you want me to put some icing ones.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because because the boys are wearing navy, so I'm wearing white, so the cake kind of like represents all of us.
That's the drips. So you would have the dark maroon colour on the bottom and work up with the orange, so that you've got like the ombre thing.
Yeah.
Drip. And I'll just, these notes are from me, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
So usually for drip I use ganache and colour that. White ganache I'm talking about, and colour that. That there comes in that colour, cream. And I can whiten it up or I can put a colour in it.
This outside,
yeah. What colour do you want?
Probably just white.
Okay, so white truffle. See how I do?
Yeah, just white. Yeah.
The cake alright?
It's so good.
It's,
So you reckon chocolate for all three?
I would, you're travelling. Besides being denser, it holds together better. And chocolate's something that most people like. It's rare that you get someone say they don't like chocolate.
Yeah.
If you were in Auckland, I'd say take 3 different flavours. But, you know, some of those cakes are so soft. Like, I hate the red velvet.
Yeah.
My lemon cake's nice, but that'll bow
Yeah.
because it's soft. That will travel better. That's why I suggested it.
Yeah,
So,
I'm just thinking, because my fiance is at home, do you want me to call him and just put him on speaker so that he can jump in? Is that alright?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey, so I'm just with Paula, but the cake maker, but I'm just wondering, do you want me to put you on speaker so that you can jump in as well? Okay, you're on speaker.
Right.
Yeah.
I might not be saying anything yet. Hello, I'm Paula.
Hey.
Hi. Dried fruit, I'm going to have to source a supplier. You must be able to get it, but it's not in the supermarket, so I'll have to look for that.
Yeah, we just didn't want to use flowers because we thought flowers are going to go to waste because they're just going to get pulled off and chucked in.
They won't travel. Sugar flowers do, but you're looking at a high cost.
Yeah, nah.
So you've got dried fruit, and you want to send me these pictures.
Yeah.
So this is all dried fruit coming down like this.
So we drew up a design as well. I just forgot to bring it, so I
Okay.
can send you that as well.
That's dried fruit. I can give you a rough price here. Would be $4.90.
Yeah, that's good.
If the fruit comes to an excessive amount, I may add on.
Yeah.
But that includes your packaging,
Yeah.
not your cake topper.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Okay. Now, I was telling Paige here that the best cake to get is the dark chocolate mud cake, which she's eating at the moment. Do you want to take some home for him?
Yeah, if that would be cool.
I'll
I'm
send-
going to Hawke's Bay in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking, do you want me to come pick it up?
I'm reluctant to say put the fruit into the thing because that also has a shorter shelf life.
Yeah, I'd rather do it on the outside because I'm not a big fan of like fruit and chocolate.
Right, so what would you go with, the vanilla buttercream or the vanilla buttercream with the cocoa in it to give it a slight chocolate thing, or do you want the other one which had melted chocolate in it? That's why it was firmer. Depends what you like eating.
Babe, I need your opinion with this.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the filling for like the icing layers between the different layers of cake. Do you want to tell him the options again?
Right, my dark chocolate mud cake, I do a buttercream that has dark melted chocolate in the buttercream, which makes the buttercream firmer, but it makes the cake really rich. Right, I find that too rich. A lot of my clients keep coming back for it, so it depends on your sweet tooth. Or you can have a vanilla buttercream, which means with the vanilla buttercream and your layers of cake, when you cut it, you can see the definite 3 layers because you've got that white colour between. Well, it's cream colour, isn't it? Or you can have that flavoured with a bit of cocoa powder in it just to make it a light brown and give it more of a chocolatey taste. That's a lighter, fluffier buttercream, the vanilla one.
What do you think?
I'm kind of going probably towards the more richer one, just because I know me personally, I quite like more of a richer chocolate, but
I've got a
that's just me.
sweet tooth too.
Do you want to do one with the vanilla buttercream and 2 with the darker?
Is this just one layer or all 3?
What we're talking about is a 3-tier cake, right? Your cakes are called tiers. Now, inside each tier, there are 3 layers of cake with buttercream between them. So you've got 3 layers of cake and 2 layers of buttercream, and then you've got dark ganache surrounding that, then your truffle over the top.
Yeah.
Right? Now, when I say do 2 tiers with your dark chocolate like you like, but do one, say the middle tier, with the vanilla buttercream for those who haven't got quite as much of a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
I think that would work, eh?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And Paula's saying as well, for each of the layers, it's best to do the chocolate mud cake because it travels well, whereas other flavours don't tend to travel as well.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, it holds together better.
Okay.
So at the moment your cake would be $4.90 unless that dried fruit costs me an arm and a leg. That should, be okay.
Cool.
Okay, so that's all set. I do a loaner of cake stands, but they need to come back within 2 days or...
I was going to say we can probably supply.
Yeah, quite often your venue does too.
Yeah, they might have one.
Yeah, ask them. So with this size cake, your cake board would be a 12 or 13 inch cake board. So that's what will be sitting on the cake stand or anything.
Yeah.
13 inch round cake board. Now, do you want that in any particular colour? Like, are you going to have a gold cake topper?
I'm not too sure. But we've got gold on our reception tables, so probably gold would be the best
So that's probably all I need to know.
Cool. Right.
And I need to know who's picking it up. You're actually better off doing it yourself. If you can.
I was gonna say because I'm looking at traveling back like a week before the wedding starts, so I can organise it all. But I'm just thinking, I'm not sure if my best friend will travel back a week earlier, if she'll travel back like a few days before, because she's local to Auckland.
She does. Your cake would be in a 14 by 14 inch box.
Yeah.
By 14, I've got one that's 14 and one that's 16. It depends how big your cake turns out.
Yeah.
Like if your cakes bake well, and I try to make them even, they may be a bit taller than what I normally do. It just depends. Right, yeah, so she'll need space for that on a flat surface, not a car seat.
Okay. Did you put it
either on the floor, but it's quite a gap. You need to measure that. It's quite a gap, and sometimes it's a bit awkward getting it in there, and it's heavy.
Okay.
It's heavier than what you think. They're like I'll show you a foil bag, and they come with. I'll just go
In the boxes, do you mean?
No, it's something to like wrap around the cake to protect it.
Yeah.
You're right with the $4.90, eh? That was kind of what we were thinking.
They have two different styles of bags, and they keep changing them. So they'll be like that or that.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And you can put those on all four sides to keep it cold.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put all that on there, and I also usually put on your invoice the pictures you send me in small. And I have those printed out for me to work from as well. Now I also have on the bottom of the invoice, you'll see the stuff that covers you for COVID. If everything's put off and all that, we just reschedule. No penalties, no nothing. How long to get it together?
Yeah.
It's a few days.
Oh, yeah.
Like you bake one day, the next day I'd be torting them and covering them in ganache, and maybe the following day doing all the decorative stuff.
Right, yeah.
It's probably bored on the other end.
He'll be right. Okay, so that was very successful, as you guys would have seen. I got a little card. So this, my battery's flashing at me, is her details. So if you do want to get anything made by this lady, then this is her little business card. I just had to change the battery, but I'm back with a new battery. I think this is probably all I'm gonna film for this vlog, just because I feel like it is getting a little bit long. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to do a bit of a rundown of what we kind of discussed in the consult. We have confirmed that we're doing a 3-layer cake. We've confirmed the sizing and everything. We're doing a truffle icing, and it will be white. We had to do truffle rather than like buttercream or ganache because the truffle travels well, and both Phil and I don't like fondant, so we didn't want fondant on the outside, because obviously our wedding is in Hawke's Bay, not in Auckland. And we did want to do 3 different flavors of cake, but we can't because chocolate mud cake is the only kind of flavor that travels really well and still tastes fresh, which I'm not complaining, because you guys all know, if you've been on my channel for a while, that I am a massive chocoholic. But yeah, I got to try the chocolate mud cake with different fillings, so that's what I was eating through the console, and it was so good, so nice and moist and rich, which is perfect. It's exactly what I want. And yeah, we kind of discussed, as you guys would have heard in the console, a little bit about the type of filling, and we're going to do like a drip icing and have like dried fruit on the cake. We didn't really want flowers because flowers were just going to go to waste, and everyone does flowers, so we're like, let's do dried fruit and be a little bit different. That's pretty much everything that we discussed. It's within our budget too, which is fantastic, within how much we wanted to spend on a cake. Cake is something that Phil and I did want to spend not too much on, but we wanted to spend a little bit more on because we both really like dessert. But yeah, that's everything I'm going to film for this vlog. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Please make sure to turn on the notifications and check out my social media. It's always linked down below in the description box. That bus is really loud. And yeah, if you guys have missed any of my previous wedding videos, I think I've done 4 on my channel now, then I'll leave that playlist down below and in the eye. But yeah, I can let you guys know that my next wedding video that I upload will be me trying on wedding dresses, so get excited for that. Yeah, I really hope you guys are enjoying this series. We're making a decent dent now in all of the wedding planning stuff, but it's very exciting. I am so pumped. But yeah, I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye!